Holding up the H Metro. The headlines are very, very interesting on this H Metro. Real life, real drama. For $1, chete chete. And it says here, Maloti set for court today. And there's also another court story that has been going on from Natalie, which says the state not yet ready. Natalie is off the hook for now. Now that says social media influencer Natalie Mandu, who is accused of practicing witchcraft, was yesterday removed for further remand after trial failed to kick off as planned. Now, Tich, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I love the contrast on just. I think if you can lift the front page once again. I love the contrast on there because just a few days ago it was Natalie who was set for court, and now the state not ready. So I think it's
a contradiction.
Not really a contradiction, but I think it's a reminder to us that sometimes even when somebody is accused of something, they're not necessarily guilty of it. Even if you appear on the front page. To the PR managers out there and everybody out there, I'll say, you know what? If you're Natalie's manager or whatever, just take advantage of this distraction. And because there's nothing like bad publicity. Exactly. Now that she's been cleared, whatever you guys are trying to push as the brand. I think it's a good opportunity. I don't know if Maloti is going to have the same result, but
let's read what Maloti is all about here. Maloti expected in court today. It says socialite and dancehall sensation Millicent Tsitsichimonyo, popularly known as Maloti, is expected in court today to face cyberbullying allegations. Maloti is accused of bullying controversial clergyman Prophet Passion Java in June. Maloti, who is heavily pregnant, was reportedly arrested on Tuesday and has been in custody since then, despite her lawyers telling the police officers that she is unwell.
Maloti is heavily pregnant?
Yeah, she is pregnant. We have been talking about issues of cyberbullying.
And we don't take it seriously enough.
We don't take it seriously enough, but we have been speaking about it. It's been in the papers. We've spoken about it right here on television. It's been in the radio stations as well. But it's funny that you still see, if you open your social media handles now, you are going to come across somebody opening their mouth in the wrong way, and you're thinking, listen, we've been warning you that there is a law against people who are doing this. And I mean, Maloti is going to be set to, well, she's still in custody right now,
and she's put, and I think there's precedent as well. Remember, I forget Fadzaima had her run in with, I think, Petina Gap ended up, I think, getting them a claim for 18,000 for defamation. Wow. So I think sometimes when you have Twitter fingers, or you're thinking,
today is the day.
First of all, data is not cheap, guys. So don't waste your data doing nonsense. But just a reminder as well that as much as you might think you are hiding behind your screen or your phone, it can have consequences, and we'll be following this.
Or your pseudonym on social media. You ghost account, you are Titch, but you operate as, I don't know, T40 what?
Why are you exposing me? Can you just give us what's in the Herald? What's going on here?
You're warning
Herald. Let's stick to the main news.
Now, of course, as you can see, this is the front page of the Herald. Let's address the root cause of DRC conflict. That's the president, and the government steps up schools construction. And of course, this I'm going to be giving you a snippet of this. So of course, the SADC chairperson co-chaired the extraordinary virtual summit with his Kenyan counterpart, President William Ruto, who is the EAC chairperson. The summit was convened to discuss the Eastern DRC conflict that has claimed thousands of lives and left millions displaced. Yesterday, the summit also followed the a meeting co-chaired by President Mnangagwa and President Ruto in Nairobi, Kenya, last week to formally appoint 5 facilitators of the DRC conflict. Now, of course, that's been the story, and the EAC and the SADC have joined hands to find a lasting solution in Eastern DRC, the DRC with the Congo conflict. And of course, maybe just to take you to the back page of the Herald, Navaya versus Veruma. No teacher would love to dive in on this one to give us his opinion as to who he thinks will end up with the Golden Boot and National Sports Stadium closer to reopening. And of course, this is something that is, this delightful news to the football fans. I know we've got quite a number of football fans in Zimbabwe. And then Test cricket needs quality, not quantity. That's the story. So that's Australia cricket chief Todd Greenberg yesterday said slimmer test calendar could benefit smaller nations because the 5-day gamer was better, where it means something. Marking 100 days until the home Ashes series against England begins in Perth. So that's the story that's obtaining the back page of the Herald and the back page of H Metro, the sport there.
H Metro as well. Obviously, H Metro loves a Dynamo story, and with good reason, because there's been a lot of concern about Dynamos and their status and the Castle Lager Premier Soccer League. And this one, the headline, a picture of the current Dynamos squad, and it says Dynamos' biggest test. They face Kwekwe United as Castle Lager Premier Soccer League action continues this weekend. Story there by Bruce Shikuni. And if it says if Dynamos want people to believe they can beat the odds by surviving relegation, they have to win against Kwekwe United at Ascot on Sunday. It goes on to say it is as simple as that. Well, Dynamos go into this particular matchup on the back of a good run. They beat Moors in their last league game, back-to-back wins in the Chibuku Super Cup. But it's not going to be an easy tie. Yesterday we had the Kwekwe United CEO on the couch, and she was just highlighting that they're not going to be giving this away. They've got their own problems, but they've still got a point to prove. You can catch a repeat of that at 10 a.m. This morning on ZTM Prime. But also, just different stories in there. Kune wife shine in Zimbabwe. Former Kaizer Chiefs goalkeeper there is seen recently at Victoria Falls enjoying some quality time with his wife. So all this and more, you can grab your copy of the H Metro. You can find it online. And that is our press highlights for this morning. Marissa? Yes. When are we going to see you on the front or the back page? Hopefully not the front line. Hopefully not
in the H Metro. Not in the H Metro, but you see me on the front page of your television screens every day.
Okay, let's move on.
I'm right there. No, I'm right here on ZTN Prime.
Yes.
This is, the best place. You can physically see me moving and not in a still picture. I'm moving.
We can have a story in the H Metro. Marissa's new single makes waves.
Absolutely correct. You can write the story. Right? You can report on it and write on it.
I'm pretty sure you don't want Teach to have an input on it.
But yes, you know what? We do have incredible stories, exciting stories, and stories that can get our minds flowing for great intellectual conversations. I know yesterday we were having Sadza somewhere, and we were talking about the whole Natasha story. We were talking about a lot of stuff that's in our newspaper. So it makes for good conversation. So please make sure that you get your copy. We always keep you informed, and we also keep you informed.